In Lorain County, there's a group of people saying, dig this. And they're not using an old slang term. They're actually digging in the ground, unearthing items from the past.
What they are finding are items made by people who were here long before the name America was ever spoken. It's another stop in Leon Bibb's My Ohio.
We are digging in the soil. Treasure here, long buried. Some people mine the earth for precious ore or minerals, but these are archaeologists mining the past. They sift the dirt, knowing gemstones of another kind may be here.
Now this is a piece of a large, probably a hunting or butchering knife.
What you see, very few have seen since several thousand years ago. This is a piece of a knife uncovered at a Northeast Ohio archaeological excavation site. These people study the human past and what materials humans left behind. Archaeologists are asking this ground in Sheffield, in Lorain County, what ancient secrets it holds. The soil can give answers to Cleveland Museum of Natural History archaeologists who dig where Native Americans lived long, long before there was an America.
This particular point that overlooks a few streams and creeks in this area was a spectacular place to be then, just as it is now.
4,000 years ago, people walked this land, hunting it and fishing its streams and carving out livings. They were so far back in time, we are unsure as to exactly what tribes they belonged, but they were native to this land. Soil itself whispers more than 2 feet below the surface. The dirt is blackened of ancient charcoal fires. Around the old campfires, there were people.
Hunting, gathering, fishing in the Black River, butchering deer. We find the remains of their spear tips, their hunting knives made of stone, even long drills that they used to drill through wood.
This archaeological dig is in the Lorain County Metro Parks, at a place where Jabez Burrell established a homestead in 1820. Old Jabez Burrell set up housekeeping here, but only thousands of years after someone else.
The people who lived here thousands of years ago were a lot like we are today. Technology, of course, has changed, but people basically are always the same. They want the same things: food, family, community. Where I'm standing right here, thousands of years before the Europeans ever got here, there was community.
In the soil were found pieces of deer antler, fashioned into tools, and something else, knives and tools of a flint stone not natural to this area. So the people here interacted with people from where the flint originated.
It's actually flint from Coshocton County, Ohio. So it was brought in or traded in to this area, and they carefully removed flakes or flint napped it to form a cutting edge on both sides.
Helping archaeologists unearth pieces of the past from 4,000 years ago are Natural History Museum volunteers. They too dig and sift through an interest in the long ago.
It's finding some hands-on activities that I can bring back into the classroom because I'm a teacher.
I am learning how to be an archaeologist because when I grow up, that's what I want to become, is an archaeologist.
Earlier this year, archaeologists came here with a magnetometer. That piece of equipment allowed them to look into the ground, literally, and they determined that the soil had been disturbed far below, disturbed by human hand. That's why we're digging at this location. We're going back 4,000 years, long time ago.
I wonder what people were doing 1,000 years ago or 4,000 years ago. I think it's human interest, don't you?
Yes, there was a settlement here of men and women and children. Like us today, they forged their lives the best they could. They called this place home for many, many generations.
An extended period of time, or they came back repeatedly over probably millennia.
A people of thousands of years ago who left the implements they made out of the materials they found. In what is now Sheffield, Lorain County, Ohio, archaeologists are fitting together a 4,000-year-old jigsaw puzzle, piece by piece. In My Ohio, I'm Leon Bibb.